Here's some real power at the plate. Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now the count is even.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little.
There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pat hung up in a rundown now, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr., and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP? Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. Christopher Morel, the next twin up to hit. In there for strike 1. And there's a ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Patrick Wisdom. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. This is Willie Castro. On the ground to the left. Adames slings it across, and that'll do it. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
For the Orioles, the third baseman,
The pitch.
Henderson.
Slapped foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Castro drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Willie Adames stands in. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double. Here's Kyle Tucker. Thinking Kyle Tucker has done a little bit of everything. He's won a World Series. He's been an All-Star. He's won a Gold Glove. And a guy who was the 5th overall. And it gets by him. The throw in.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Fair ball. Tucker headed for third. And he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row on the mound. He's got to feel like he deserved a better result on that pitch. Really, I mean, just a soft liner that happened to stay fair. But even though you don't want to do it, you got to tip your cap because the guy at the plate, he found a way to.
Wisdom. Here's the tag, and he's out. And into the box for Baltimore, Brent Rooker. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. The right-hander back to work. Here's the strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The shortstop,
Carlos Correa stands at the plate now. Think he foul-tipped that one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Caught him looking for the K. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. In the air out towards right center. Touches down, that's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman,
Gray back to work. Puts it away for the out. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. The punch out there. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Eric Haas, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Not in time. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. Soto in his 5th season hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Morel batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Now 1-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 4-1, and the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. And there's the strike. Swings through that. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Kyle Tucker. Up the middle. In time to Wisdom. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a foul straight back. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
Kim with the throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Brandon Crawford, rounded out his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Stowers tracks it down for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Young Kim.
Now fly ball to right center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Here's Carlos Correa.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second. It's 5-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now here is Ryan Jeffers. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. and that's the inning. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now here's the Orioles DH, Brent Rooker. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The wind of the pitch. That one carrying. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kyle Stowers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Eric Haas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Twins, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a...
That one ripped. And it hits the top of the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Burrell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced both Corbin Burns and Tony Gonsolin. Next pitch is popped up. O'Hearn makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
New pitcher now, Austin Vogt.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that 1 out your team needs from you.
Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting. The short.
So up next, Willy Adames. 1 for 2. That one out to right. Castro towards the line. And there's 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Kyle Tucker. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. And Tucker is retired. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. And here comes Carlos Correa. And the pitch. That's inside. Correa, 28 years old. And he was born in Puerto Rico. Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Out to center. Stowers under this one. And there's 1 down. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Buxton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Gone into the flag cord. Byron Buxton blasts one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-1. And here is Ian Happ. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And there's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying.
That one is absolutely belted. Banks off the wall. 1 run across. The relay to the plate, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Gray back to work. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not.
Spin throw, that's 1. And 2. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Brent Rooker. Fouled off down the right side. Rooker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 225 pounds. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Willie Castro. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ha-Sung Kim, the next twin up to hit.
Second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Correa at the plate now. That's ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a cookie. Down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Buxton at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Happ stands in now and watches strike one. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Conforto going back some more. That one hops against the fence. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And the lead continues to grow. Here's Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. Outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's 14-1. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford under it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th stretch.
Bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Kyle Stowers.
The center fielder, Kyle Stowers.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Eric Haas. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
And he makes the catch. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. And that one wrapped foul.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first, Willie Adames. The next to hit for the Orioles. Swings through that one. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Castro makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ballgame and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.